What's up, Maxis? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Today we're taking a look at Polygon and its recent price action, and make sure to watch the video till the end for a price prediction for the short and the long term as well. We would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos, and turn on bell notifications as well. We're posting 4 videos per day, so come back every day for daily updates and analysis, and make sure to comment down below for your chance to win a hardware wallet in our new monthly giveaway. Make sure to like, subscribe and comment to be eligible. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description. Before we begin, we'd just like to say thank you so much to all of your support. You are all amazing. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. Ooh, baby. So it looks like this is still trading sideways. Very consolidated price action for the past few days, as we can see. Considering that there's been a high amount of volatility recently, it does look as though things are looking pretty bullish in our opinion for Polygon. As you can see, we drew the speculative line in, as we can see, for a potential trend, and it's currently being respected, as we can see. We have been basically trading sideways for quite some time here, for around a few days. So it looks as though Polygon is ready to explode in either direction. And in our opinion, it does seem as though it may be more likely it's going to break to the upside, especially considering the sheer amount of demand that we've been seeing for Polygon here, as we can see. Basically, we could be in the midst of basically seeing something like we saw here, where we did trade sideways for a little while and then had a big break to the upside. We did trend downwards again, but this was probably just due to the market correcting, as we saw again. But now that we're basically trading sideways again in a similar way to we were trading sideways here, and we were trading sideways here, pretty much every time that this has happened, as you can see, got a big break to the upside. So it does seem likely to us that we could potentially be in with potentially seeing Polygon break to the upside here. Obviously, it seems as though we may be forming somewhat of a bull flag here, as we can see. This is probably just more speculation than anything, but it does seem as though this is a possibility. And we do really think that Polygon has got basically it's shaping up on the technicals at least for a big breakout to the upside. As we said, this has happened 2 times in the recent past here, where we've had basically a few days of sideways consolidation for Polygon, where it's been holding its 50 EMA really well, as we can see here. We broke upwards, bouncing downwards, holding the 50, then holding the 20, and then boom to the upside. We'll take another look here. We came up to the upside a lot, basically bouncing around, holding the 50, then holding the 20, then boom to the upside. If we just zoom in on this one so you can take a closer look at what's happening. As we can see, we've got this nice little reversal from this downwards price action we saw here. We've flipped the EMAs bullish here, as we can see, and then we're bouncing around. We're holding the 50 here, as we can see, we've bounced up above it, holding the 50. We're still holding the 50 here, as you can see. So it does look as though we're bouncing in and around the 50 and above the 20 currently, bouncing sideways here. So let me just undo all of this. So I think, in our opinion, things are looking bullish for Polygon. As we can see, obviously, we've got the bullish flip of the EMAs. But since then, we have been trading sideways. And it remains to be seen what's going to happen. But in our opinion, this is going to decide one way or another very soon. The wider market may have an influence on this, because obviously things are still quite heavily correlated to Bitcoin and what it's doing. But in our opinion, if this breaks to the upside, it is going to be retesting these levels at around 240, as we can see here. We're probably going to break out of this speculative bull flag. Let's just get rid of that, because I'm not sure that that's entirely confirmed. But we do think that if this breaks to the upside, obviously the target here is around 240. As we can see, this is the next logical point of resistance and support. Maybe this level here around 220 as well. But as you can see, basically what we're looking for here is this ABC reversal pattern that we're seeing, because we've obviously had this huge pattern of downwards price action here. But what we're seeing for quite a lot of cryptos is that this ABC pattern of reversal is coming into play. And as we can see, we've come up here, got a huge bounce from this big bit of downside, which is really nice to see. We've come back down and retested and retraced about 50%, which is something that you often see on a bounce like this. And now we're basically coming upwards, and we're looking for this C wave here, as we can see, where essentially we're getting this ABC. Can you see that? So we've got the A wave here, the B wave, which is this correction on the reversal, and then we're getting this C wave, which can basically fully confirms the reversal. And if this was the case, we would be looking at the all-time high as the price target, which would be around 270. As we said, huge amount of demand for Polygon recently. We do think this is a very strong crypto. In the short term, it's probably going to be performing very well. and in the long term, probably going to be performing even better. So basically, short-term price predictions, two things can happen. Obviously, this sideways action can't go on forever, so it's going to break one way or another. If we break to the downside, which we think is unlikely but definitely possible, we will be looking at this 150 level again to basically retest as support. As we can see, this is a very strong level of support historically, and we actually only traded back down this for a few days, below this for a few days, as you can see. But since then, we've actually been bouncing off. This is very strong support, which just shows how much demand there is for Polygon, that we haven't basically even entertained the idea of going lower than 150, which a few months ago you would have been like, what? Is that even possible? Considering when you look at how low Polygon was trading, it was basically trading in between this 50 and 30 cent range for a long time when we were covering it before. As you can see, bouncing around. If you basically said a few months ago, oh, Polygon isn't even dipping below at 150 despite a huge market correction, you would have laughed. You would have gone, that's not possible. So obviously a massive amount of demand for Polygon right now. This is an ecosystem which is growing all the time. The fundamentals are getting more and more bullish. Obviously, with the smart contract platform wars coming in the summer, I think Polygon's going to benefit from that complementary competition as well. So lots of things to be bullish about with Polygon. The second scenario, in our opinion, on the short term is that obviously we break to the upside. We get the C wave that we're looking for here, where basically we boom to the upside like this. And we'll be basically looking at 240 as a resistance level. And then obviously if we get the full C wave like we can see here, where we get the extension, we can see if I just draw this in here and then move the line over, you can see that we would be looking at potentially even more than 270, probably all the way up to around $3, maybe even more than that. So we're very bullish on Polygon. In the short term, obviously, it's very difficult to predict what's going to happen. But long term, we do think $15 or $20 is very possible, which is around a 10x from the current price. Considering how undervalued we believe that Polygon is, we do think this is very achievable though by the end of the bull run. We don't think the bull run is over, we're just having a cooling off period. And we do think long term, regardless, next 5 to 10 years, we do think Polygon could easily be over $100 in our opinion, considering how well its ecosystem is developing and how much utility that it is getting. So considering what it's providing and how much adoption it's getting, if it continues to get more and more projects launching on it, we're very bullish on Polygon in the long term. We do think this is a top project. So that's our update for Polygon today, guys. We'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please let us know down in the comment section below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can keep up to date with all of our videos. Like, comment, and subscribe to be in with the chance of winning a hardware wallet in our new monthly giveaway. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, please sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, or sign up to YouTube membership by hitting the join button right next to the sub below this video, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're offering coin calls, one-to-one access to us personally, insight into our personal portfolio, daily research of crypto assets with massive potential, and access to our brand new 100x portfolio. With so many benefits, you might as well check it out below. Don't forget to get 2 free stocks with Webull by signing up and then depositing $100 using our link in the description below. You can quite literally deposit the $100, get your 2 free stocks, and then withdraw the money, so there's no reason not to do that, and they could be valued all the way up to $1,600 each. But don't forget to actually deposit as well after signing up. We've had well over 100 people sign up so far, but many were confused as to why they didn't receive the free stocks. And from our analytics, this is most likely because you haven't deposited the $100 yet. So make sure to do that to be eligible. As we said, you can withdraw the money from the platform if you wish after receiving them. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto. So go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.